welcome to Tamara's Lunchbox Monday edition. We're back. The weekend went by fast, didn't it? Mine did. Those 2 days fly by. But we got a lot done. Some things that needed to be done, so that's fine. You get the time to do it. And then yesterday, I said Saturday I wasn't coming out of the house, and I didn't. Did I go out yesterday? Yeah, we went outside because there was some noise out at the front door while we were watching football. And I looked at Brian, I muted the TV, and I said, what is that noise? What is it? It's got to go. And so we walked outside to hear it, and it was birds in one of our bushes. And I was like, okay, well, they got to quit squalling. I don't like it. So that's the only time I went outside. So I did actually go outside. I said I wasn't, but I didn't go anywhere. So I still got what I wanted. Okay. I made a salad today. At my sometimes treat. I have some muscadine grapes that, as you can see, I've already been in them. It's a little, not empty, but you can tell I've been in them. That looks kind of pitiful. Now, I hadn't been in this. That's kind of pitiful looking, isn't it? But see, it's all my banana chips were broken up. It's at the end of the pack. So that's where they're still the same amount that I normally put in. They're just not big. So I guess that's where it's coming from. Because, yeah, that's not as packed either. But that's okay. I should have got a spoon. And I had some croutons to add to my salad. Now, my salad is from Texas Roadhouse. Do y'all have a Texas Roadhouse where you are? Have you ever had it? It is by far my favorite steakhouse. Where they cram this ranch. Look at that. That is full. Let me get me out of it. There we go. That is full. But yeah, Texas Roadhouse is by far my favorite. I like their food. I like their. I've had several different things from there. I used to get their ribs all the time. I hadn't had their ribs in a while. Of course, I get steak. I've had their chicken. But I really enjoy their salads. And of course, I always get a house salad with whatever meal I get. So here we go. Texas Roadhouse House Salad. Yum. So, but anyways, but my point to that, we haven't had it in a while because we've been a few times ever since they kind of opened back up. But you have to wait forever. And I don't mind waiting. You know, for something like this, I was always willing to wait. You always had to wait at Texas Roadhouse. That's fine. Especially if you went at a certain time. That does not bother me. What bothers me is when they make you wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, sometimes longer. and you're 2 people, and by the time they seat you, you're around empty tables. The last time we went inside, we were put at a side. Oh yeah, it was over to the side with one other couple. All those empty tables. Y'all, that gets under my skin because why did I have to wait 45 minutes, an hour for 2 people, and you have all these empty tables? And clearly you have somebody in this area that's working because you've got 2 different families sitting here. So it aggravated me. So we've not been back. And then that crouton was big. Then I said something to Brian and I was like, why don't we do the pickup? Because we don't live that far from it. And I had heard from someone else that they got their food from there and they lived further away than we did and it was still hot. So I said, well, if they can get it and it's still hot, then we can get it and it's still gonna be hot. So that's what we did. And oh, it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I have this extra salad because Brian doesn't eat salads. So he got his normal side with his meal, and then he was just like, I don't want a second salad. I said, yes you do, you want a house salad. No egg and cucumber and ranch dressing. So that's why I have one left over, because yeah. I always eat my salad with my meal. So, but I love their salads. And it's nothing but lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and crouton. Yeah, that's all it's in here because they put egg, but I always have the egg taken off. Now I did take the croutons out because they get soggy. So I added my own croutons. But there's nothing to it. But it's delicious. And it's big. So I'm gonna take that. So that's what I did. That's why I have it. I love their ranch. So very tasty. And because we didn't get drinks, because Brian always gets water, but I always get a tea. And we didn't buy that. I added a tip to it, but it was like $3. I didn't add, because I mean, they're bringing the food to me. That's it. And I'm having to take it home and wash dishes and all that, because my steak, I couldn't cut it in what the little package they sent it in. So I had to use my own plate. Okay, which is fine. But I'm going to wash my dishes when I get done. So I'm not giving you a great tip that I would have gave you inside. But you didn't do nothing but bring me my bag of food. So, anyway. But it was just real good. So, if you have one in your area, I recommend the pickup. If it's not too far from you. Now, if it's too far, it doesn't matter. Your food's going to get cold, but it was good. And we went to get Kristen's car inspected. Can you believe we've had that a year? Getting ready to be a year. It's not quite a year. I bought it next week will be a year that we bought it. Y'all, I could not believe it. But anyway, so you know the tag's got to be renewed. You got to pay the taxes, all that stuff on it. Well, but you have to have it inspected first before you can do that here in North Carolina. So we got to do that. They come to get us, telling us, you know, it's fine. And the guy said, what's your name? So Brian says, Brian, like that. And he said, what's your name? And I'm like, Tamara? Because our name's on the registration, you know. He said, who's Jack? Me and Brian looked at each other like, oh, Jack is who we bought it from. Then it hit us that that's the guy we bought it from. That was his name. And he said, okay. Like, we bought it a year ago. We have the title at home. I mean, what? It turned out to be their system. It's a Valvoline company. I forget the name of it, but Valvoline is who it is. And that's where the Jack guy got his the oil changes and all that stuff done. So that's why they had him in the system, and they pull it up by VIN numbers. So when they pulled it up, their system returned Jack for that VIN number. Because we haven't taken it. That's the first time it's been taken anywhere. Because Brian done the oil change himself, so we didn't take it to them. So yeah, it was pretty funny. But we were thinking, what in the world? What did not get done right? This car still belongs to Jack. So it was all well. No big deal, but kind of startled us for a second. Thinking, what in the world? And then we got to talk to Luke a lot this weekend. They took their phones today because today was day one of training. So they took their phones last night about, well, our time's 7:30, his time's 6:30 because he's an hour behind us. So right after supper, like they said, and then he'll get it back Friday at supper. So it will be good to hear how his week went on Friday. And then he will be able to come home November 10th, November 11th. Finally get to have him back home. It's going to be fun. And Brian got my coffee station almost done. We brought it in the house to see how it was gonna look. It's gonna look great. He done a good job on it. I don't have a picture of it, so what I'll do tonight is I'll take pictures and video when I get home for tomorrow, and then I'll show you more of it tomorrow. And the stain I got and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do all that tonight, and then that way I'll have it for tomorrow. So, but I'm excited. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, the Pampered Chef Party starts today. So if I'll put the link in the description. So if you're interested, You don't have to go back and search for the link. I'll put it down in the description. And Friday at midnight will be the last time you can order from me. So if you're looking for anything, feel free to use the link and purchase something. I've got the brownie pan and the measuring spoons. I want those measuring spoons. So I have those I've got to buy. So, but it's a little exciting. Like I said, I won't do it again. It will be one time. So, so is your Monday going good? Is it okay for a Monday? Yeah, I know. Mine too. Mine's going better than Friday did. Ugh. I was having a time Friday. That was very good, y'all. Very good. Now, I'm not going to eat many of these because you can't eat the skin off these. That's what it looks like. You have to, these were great. And you can't eat the seeds. They're a lot of work, but they're worth it. Did it get darker? It looks like my screen's darker than what it was. My lights are fine. I don't know, I just like when I ate the grape and I look back, I look darker. So, I don't know. I guess I'll see when I go back and edit it, if it all of a sudden, if I'm losing my mind. But it does look, I look darker for some reason. But anyway. All right, I hope y'all have a great rest of your Monday. And, excuse me, I plan to see you back here again tomorrow. And then I'll show you my coffee table, or not coffee table, but coffee station. And I'll have more details on that tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. So, All right. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for Tamara's Lunchbox, and I will see you tomorrow. May the peace of the Lord be with you until I see you again, and take care. And y'all have a good one. Don't let things bother you like I did Friday. It's not worth it. Do as I say, not as I do. Y'all have a good one. Bye.